There's something that's sometimes referred to as the paradox of honor. The Torah wants a person to refine himself, to have good midot, good character traits. And one of the bad character traits is gaiva, arrogance. Now, the interesting thing about honor is that when a person tries very hard to be humble, he can fall for a different trap. He can start to consider himself an extremely humble person, and he can say, I'm really humble, which paradoxically is once again just pure arrogance. A person once came to the Kotzker Rebbe with the following complaint. He said, Rebbe, our rabbis tell us that someone who runs after honor, honor will run away from him. But someone who runs away from honor, honor chases after him. He said, Rebbe, I've been running away from honor my whole life, and I don't seem to notice that honor's running after me. Said the Kotzker Rebbe with a smile, because when you're running away from honor, you keep looking over your shoulder to see if honor's running after you. That's not called the pursuit of humility. The Torah at the beginning of this week's Seder tells us the laws of Korbanos, the laws of the sacrificial ceremony. And the Torah prefaces with an introductory remark, Vayikra el Moshe, and Hashem called to Moshe, and he instructed him the following laws. Now, the word Vayikra has something unusual about it. As opposed to all other places in the Torah, the final letter, the letter Aleph, is written very small. Points out the Balaturim. What's going on here is that Moshe Rabbeinu was such a humble person that he wanted to write the word Vayikra instead of Vayikra. What's the difference? Vayikra means Hashem called. Vayikra is as if to say Hashem just happened upon him. As if to say, I'm not worthy of HaKadosh Baruch Hu revealing himself to me. Hashem just happened on me and told me the message. Incredible humility. But why does the Torah specifically choose the laws of Korbanos to be the place in which this lesson is found? The whole concept of Korbanos spells out one very important thing. Korbanos mean to be korov, lihit karev, to come close to Hashem. In other words, the Korbanos is a reference to a person bringing himself closer to God. Now, when it comes to coming closer to Hashem, we have a whole different set of rules with arrogance and humility. Another pasuk tells us, Vayigba liboy b'darkei Hashem. His heart was elevated in the ways of God. A person is allowed to be arrogant, say our rabbis, when it comes to serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Why? Is arrogance not contrary to the good midah of humility? The answer is, in serving Hashem, it's not. Because generally, arrogance brings with it a self-inflated ego, brings with it a sense of self-worth, which is contrary to the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is running the world. But when someone's busy serving God, when someone's busy doing the right thing, being arrogant and feeling good about it isn't going to lead him to the wrong place. It's going to lead him to an even better place. It'll bring him even closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If it's true about arrogance, it's also true about humility. Perhaps that's why the Torah uses this lesson right here, right now. Perhaps it's here that Moshe tells us, humility is great, humility is fine. Be humble and practice humility. But all in the purpose of Lit Karev El Hashem. The humility should come in an effort to just become a better person.